Blessings family, welcome to another video. This is the Lady B Wagwan. Well, right now I'm going to talk about a few things, and the first thing I'm going to mention is the heat. I'm telling you, family, the heat is on us. It is upon us, and not just only in the U.S., Jamaica too. Because earlier I was watching something on the TV, and they were talking about how extreme the heat is, especially for those persons who are working outdoors. So today in my location, it was when I went in the car, it was 103 degrees. It was showing 103 degrees. I had to literally let the AC run for about 5 minutes before I could actually sit in the car and drive. Even though I had my, what you call it again? The reflector thing that you put in the windshield to reflect the sunlight so that there's not so much heat in the vehicle. But yeah, that's another thing too for you guys to think about. That I don't remember what the name of that visor. Anyway, that reflects heat, and it's always good to have it in your car because it helps keep out some of the heat instead of the car absorbing all the heat from the sun. It reflects the sunlight, which is what literally gives the heat. All right, so basically what the trade unionist in Jamaica is asking, they're asking for adjustment in outdoor working hours. For those tradesmen who have to be working long hours outdoors, they are thinking about how flexible they can be. And the trade unionist representative is called Granville Valentine. I don't have a picture right now, but I will have a picture on the thumbnail. He is suggesting different times for those outdoor workers to work. As a matter of fact, let me save my life because enough time I up here I talk and when me think about it and check. Me not live. So guys, hold on. Let me go ahead and check to make sure everything is up and running. Also, if you're hearing me, just go ahead and hit the hit the share button. Hit the share button. Okay. All right. So we're up and running, up and running, up and running. All right. So basically, what the trade unionist person is saying, he's asking for flexibility in the work times. He's saying that there are some things that if it can be done early morning, they can go ahead and work on it early morning. The warmest part of the day, which is between think 5 a.m. they could start at 5, and because they it get kind of get clear about 5 o'clock until about 8 a.m. and just do some adjustment. So I don't know what's going to happen when it is a very very hot. It is recommended to wear loose clothing. It is recommended to wear loose clothing. Also, it is recommended to wear light colors. White is a good color to wear when it's hot because dark colors absorb heat. So the darker color you have on, the more heat you're going to have or you're going to get. So it's recommended to wear lighter colors rather than wearing dark colors. Um, you know, it's been, as I said earlier, it's been in the 90s here, and we're Fahrenheit. So in Jamaica is Celsius, so your number's gonna look a little bit higher than ours. All right. Stay hydrated. These are some advice. Stay hydrated in the heat. If you are outside, find some shade. And normally people when they're trying to, they go outside and park in their vehicles. Like, let's say you reach your workplace and you park, you try to find a place where you will have shade, especially if the heat is terrible. Think about checking on family members and older neighbors and friends who you know you don't know their situation, just check on them, because believe it or not, a lot of these places don't have AC. And they're saying that the fan most times it just rotate the hot air, and it don't normally really cool down the temperature. If you have money, you can invest in a um, air conditioning unit and install it at your window, or or something like that. All right. Therefore, if you are having, these are some signs of heat stroke. So if you're feeling this way, if your temperature is above 103 degrees Fahrenheit, you have to take precaution. That is highly likely a sign of heat stroke if you're not sick. Um, Red hot, dry skin with no sweat. Rapid, strong pulse. If you have rapid, strong pulse, dizziness, confusion, or unconsciousness, all these are signs of heat stroke. Make sure you have your hydration all the time, whether it's water or sports drink. Always stay hydrated. Oh, I just dropped. Always stay hydrated, because my tell us that the heat is not good. All right, so we're gonna move on from this right now. Let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic we're gonna touch on is the quadruple MUR. Oh, what is so then say up my Hanover, Lord Jesus. The liquor parish. I'm trying to find that video. Or a long time sitting, it look like I still news with the blessed one. I go and big up yourself. Me over here, I go and hold a reasoning. You don't know the thing set up. No, that's not stale news. That's 14 hours ago. All right. So basically, the next thing we're going to touch on is the quadruple MURDER, where four men lost their lives. They were conned up. Me have to try use the lingo. They were conned up, and it was alleged that they were ambushed. We don't know because police still investigate. All right. Now, one of the persons was designed to be the most wanted, and the area it took place is Central Village. You know, we always hear things about Central Village, but basically, by listening to what's going on, it was stated today that since the start of the year, only 2 people were KILLED in that area. So they basically indicated that the crime had went down in that area. Now, they also said that one of the Don was the leader of the gang, or whatever they call it, or the Don of the era. He was in lockup, but they said about 3 weeks ago he was released. And since that, there's some unrest going on. So, there's some police presence there, especially since the MURDER that took place this morning. All right. So 4 men who were caught up in it, or who lost their lives. Justin McGregor, that's one of them. Mark Ellis, that's another one. They have some aliases, but I'm going to listen to what the police person had to say, so I can hear more. They are also asking a particular individual to turn himself in so that they can find out some more things about what's going on, to see if they can solve the crime. All right. Now, reports are saying that it took place 3 a.m. They hear explosions, and after they hear explosions and the police investigated, they found bodies of those persons with multiple GUNSHOT wounds. So right now, I'm going to hear what the police personnel had to say about the situation. All right, let me find the video. I'm telling you guys, we just have to just, just pray for the we little country, Jamaica. And a lot of festivities is about to go on right now. But let me get back to this very serious matter. Safe for now here. All right.
What we know thus far is that some.
Okay, so this is the voice of the police personnel giving out some more information or giving out information regarding the discovery of the crime scene.
We're actually in the Chinatown community of the Windsor Heights area in Central Village. What we know thus far is that sometime after 3:30 today, residents reportedly heard
Oops.
explosions. Sometime after 8 o'clock, they checked a section of the community where they saw the bodies of 4 men. They have been identified so far as Justin McGregor, OC AK Man, Mark Ellis, OC Fracity, and 2 others who are identified only by their aliases as Ottoman and Mentor. In relation to the deceased, we know so far that McGregor, Justin McGregor, AK Man, was said to be the leader of the Jaggy Jaggy gang, that's a long-standing gang that has been operating in this community for some time. And he was on the St. Catherine South Most Wanted list for a long time. Recently, his status was elevated because of recent incidents in this community. So they were actually looking for him. The others, we're still trying to get some more information on them. We know that at least one of them is linked to the Gordon Pen community, and what the investigators and the intelligence officers have been looking at is some alignment between some men from Gordon Pen and this gang in recent times. So they will get some more information in collaboration with the St. Catherine North detectives about this individual as they seek to get more information. At the moment, they are following several lines of inquiries. They have not yet identified any suspect. However, they have identified a person of interest that they believe can assist with the investigation. He was the original leader of the Jaggy Jaggy gang. He goes by the name of Delcito Chin, aka Three Ways, and he was recently returned to the community. As a matter of fact, he came back to the community last week after he was acquitted in a shooting incident. So, based on recent happenings, the investigators are satisfied that he can assist with the investigation at this point. So, hence, he's a person of interest. The investigation is being led by the Major Investigation Division in collaboration with detectives from the St. Catherine South Division. So they're asking him to make himself available, or anyone who sees this interview to tell him that the investigators are asking him to make himself available to the Major Investigation Division. It's much easier to get by the Central Village Police Station. Once he makes contact with the Central Village Police Station, then they will take it from there. In the meantime, as part of the operational response, the area commander, the divisional commanders, and several senior officers from Area 5 and St. Catherine South are here assessing the situation, and they will be putting in some measures to ensure that the citizens remain safe and to monitor the situation for as long as it is possible to ensure that they are able to carry out the investigation in this matter and there are no further incidents in relation to the residents here. So we're actually in the Chinatown community of the.
Okay, that was a bit noisy, but I hope you guys were able to hear what was going on. And it's basically similar to what I said. So, once we get more information about that, then we will keep you in the loop. Now I'm gonna get on something more excited, and that is the Jamaica Reggae Girlz. They have a match tomorrow with Panama, and we know the other day, they've been doing pretty well. They had a 0-0 draw with France in July 23rd, I wasn't really following it, but I'm gonna start following it some more so I can keep up to date because my country that. So now tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. and I think that's 8:30 American time. So I forgot get up early to watch it, and I might watch it while I might go live while watching it. Do a watch along, you know. So they will be playing Panama tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. So I want you to drop in the comment section what you think the score is gonna be and who you think is going to win the match. Who you think is going to win the match and what's the score gonna be. And it's the FIFA Women's World Cup. So we were so excited when the men were playing last year. Now it's the women. We have to give them the same energy and the same excitement. All right. So our Jamaican team is called the Reggae Girlz, Girlz, and they will be playing Panama tomorrow. So I want you guys to stay tuned, and tomorrow I make sure get up and wear my Jamaica shirt because you don't know I saw the jeggings go. All right. So let me see what else I have on the agenda. The agenda. All right. So let's see what else. We're not getting to the Nigel Clark situation, but anyway, I saw him earlier talking about a global taxation framework that's going to be put in place next year, and I need to know more about that. I can't say much about that. So, but let me see what happened. Let me check the news and see what else I go on. What I miss. What did I miss? Let me get into some international or some global news. Let me get into some global news. Mm-mm. They say woman sees a wig on the road and is surprised to know what it is. That don't make no sense. Mm. This is saying when will the heat wave end? Mm-mm. Let me see this. Mm-mm. I just I say mm-mm, cause boy me I look on the news and they don't pretty. What they say, a family of three found DEAD at a remote Colorado campsite, tried to escape civilization but had no survival experience and were relying on videos from YouTube. Oh my gosh. Family found DEAD at a campsite, relied on YouTube for survival knowledge, their relatives said. They were trying to live off the grid in Colorado and started camping July 2022. And they wouldn't tell anyone where they were. Mm-mm. It was two sisters and a 14-year-old boy. Oh my gosh, that is sad. Because the boy was 14, his name was not given out. But guys, be careful when you're not trying new things, yeah, man. What is dangerous bacteria found in NC? Sugar has made. Lord Jesus. Everywhere you look at some problem, man. Mm-mm. What is that? That's what I mean. I like God them see up here, so Mm. North Carolina Marines died of carbon monoxide poisoning. That a one day ago. Anyway, yeah, I was just browsing through to see what's up and what else I want to talk about. Um, and to see what else I'm gonna talk about. But let me go back to our Jamaica news. Cause if me look at all of the news where they hear so boy, I'm telling you, enough things are going. All right, so this is some breaking news. Two cops in custody after allegedly abducting and beating woman. So they're saying that two cops are now in custody, pending a full investigation into the alleged abduction and beating of a woman last week, Saturday. So the men are a police constable and a district constable. Mm-mm. So they're basically saying the complainant or the woman who get beat up was reportedly in a relationship with the police constable. Mm-mm. Okay. So basically, they're saying the young lady was at a friend's house and the police constable and the DC, they went there. They went there. That was the report, and forced her into the vehicle and beat her. Allegedly, all of these are allegations. So those two were taken into custody and they're currently investigating the matter. And this 5 hours ago, it was updated. 5 hours ago. So let me something the man. My God. Let me see what this them's about. Seven men held as cops find GUN during a search in Hanover. Let me see which part of Hanover this and do the search. Um, 7 men charged the following: seizure of a 45 Ruger fitted with a magazine containing 4 rounds of ammo in Bacadia, Salt Spring, Hanover. Salt Spring. Where's Salt Spring there? Salt Spring. Salt Spring they down before you reach a Green Island way before you reach where you call it. I yeah me know where this are there. Mm-mm. Charged with unauthorized possession of prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammo. And they named the persons Jordan McDowell, Ricardo Johnson, Nicholas Burton, Junior Morgan, Okino Davy. There was so much of them charged with one gun. One GUN, Herman Jeanette, Tyrese Perkis. Um, and these people are from Bacadia, Santai, Hardin, all three places. And these persons, they range between the ages of 19 and 28. And it was reported that about 9:30, the officers were on patrol, and they saw the men standing in the area of a car wash, and they act suspicious, and then a search happened, and that was wait there. So the car wash them search. So they didn't find anything on them, but they found that at the car wash, and they were charged following the interview. So they are awaiting court date. So 7 people, 7 young men. Appear men did them. I not see no woman name did it. 7 young men between the ages of 19 and 28. Mm-mm. Anyway, I hope so they learn from that they experienced it. And that is not stale news. That happened 15 hours ago. So that's yesterday. Because it's now 11:05. So, guys, for those who are watching this video, just hit the like button, share the video, hit the notification bell, so you'll know when I have other videos, and if I come live addressing certain topics. And one of the most crucial topic, well, not crucial. I'm really excited about the game tomorrow, so I'm gonna make sure I set my alarm to get up and watch it. As I said, I'm gonna be watching it. I'm gonna be watching it, like probably do a watch along, go live and do a watch along, cause you don't know, so we can't show the game then. All right. So let me shed a little more light on that. It said Jamaican head coach Lorraine Donaldson said he expect a dogfight with the Reggae Girlz as they take the field to face Panama in their second. So they're in Group F game now, right? They're at Group F. Okay, so listen, the game is 8:30, but it's 8:30 America time and it's 7:30 Jamaica time. So if you're in Jamaica and gonna watch it, it is 7:30 Jamaica time. So they're saying currently Panama is at the bottom, following 4-0, thumping by Brazil in their opening game. Jamaica caused one of the early shocks of the tournament when they held France to a draw. So that was what was all over the news, that Jamaica surprisingly hit a draw with France. So that's a good look. It's the World Cup. We will obviously put somebody in there, he said. Who said that? Donaldson gave a guarded response when asked who will replace Jamaica's all-time top scorer. Okay, so their striker Khadija Bonishaw will miss the Panama game after being sent off late on against the French. So she's not going to play at the Panama game. All right, defender Alison Swaby said she expects Panama to fight just as hard as Jamaica to get a positive result. So, we wish the Reggae Girlz all the best, and we're going to just watch a match and keep the faith. All right, let me see what else me have on the topic, because may I go off tangent. Okay, so as I said earlier, go ahead and drop in the comment section who you think will win the match, and go ahead and predict your score. Go ahead, predict your score, who you think will win. I probably think it's going to be a 1-0 or a 2-0. and it's gonna be Jamaica 2 and Panama 0, or Jamaica 1 and Panama 0. So that is my prediction. And guys, go ahead and drop your prediction in the comment below. I will be watching it tomorrow. Okay, ways you can watch. Yeah, let me tell you ways you can watch. Where me lose that this there? I know it's gonna be on Fox Sports for sure. It's gonna be on Fox Sports for sure. Mm-mm. But if me look, me see some bad news. Anyway. Yeah, so anyway, guys, family, remember to be careful in the heat. To make sure if you're working outside, you take quick breaks. You take breaks and you drink your water or your sports drink or sports drink. Oh, what is a manatee died from high intensity sex with Lord Jesus at the Florida Aquarium. Mira, what is going in a yaso? They said the manatee was 38. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The United States Department of Agriculture and more marine laboratory and aquarium failed to act to the huge protect you which mm-mm. When I know say them a thing at the gone. Mm-mm. So why they never change them out of the same like put them in a different place? Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys, big up on yourself. If you're new to the channel, like, share, and